Hello, hello. If you guys have never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. If at any time during this live you'd like to check out my shop, you can visit coinringmaker.com and use the code WELCOME to save 10%. You can also tap on the little gold chain at the bottom of the screen here. So what we're going to be doing today is taking this 1994 quarter and making it into a size 9 coin ring. And I'm just going to jump right into it. The first thing we got to do is punch a hole in the sucker. Let's do it. I personally like to use a 1/2-inch punch. And we're just going to hammer that on through here. Try not to hit my phone while we do it. Perfect. There's our cool little eagle center punch. Straighten that back up. Sorry about all the mess back here. I'm a sloppy jeweler. Not that my jewelry's sloppy, but my work table certainly is. And there is our coin. I've got these in a variety of flavors. You can pick specific states. I have all 50 states, and you can also pick specific years. So if there's something you're looking for, you can probably find it. Make sure to check out coinringmaker.com. Little gold link down here at the bottom. Next step is to clean up that inside cut edge. So we're going to take our deburring tool and just cut away at that roughness and smooth it out a bit. I've seen other people use sandpaper to do this, but I found that the deburring tool leaves a really nice smooth center. And you don't have to worry about, like with sandpaper, you could scratch up the text or the detail on the coin, whereas with the deburring tool, you're just making direct contact with what you want to smooth out. A lot less room for error using it this way. If anybody has any questions while I work on this, feel free to ask. I do invite you guys to tap that little gold chain at the bottom of the screen. That'll pull up my store, and you can see finished coin rings there, what they look like, all the different types, sizes, denominations, metal makeup, lots of cool stuff to choose from. And thanks for stopping by and watching me work. I do appreciate it. We're almost done deburring the inside. See how nice and smooth and shiny it is now? Very nice. So next we're going to hop over to our 1-ton arbor press and start folding. I like to start with a doming block. That looks like this. And it's really cool because one of these domes is just the perfect size for a quarter. It fits in there absolutely wonderfully. I like to take a 3/4 inch Delrin ball and just give it a nice fold. Fantastic. Now you can start to get the idea of what it might look like as a ring. Not so much washer looking anymore. The next step is to throw it into the 17-degree die. This is the first coin ring tool I ever bought, and it's still one I use pretty much every day. Well worth the investment. Make sure it's nice and centered in there. And do our second fold. Very nice, very nice. That's how it's looking so far. Pretty good. I'll hop up here and check out my ring stretcher. Go ahead and clean up that cut edge with a little bit of 4-0 steel wool. Make it nice and smooth. And this one's going to be a size 9, so I'm going to stretch it up to a size 10 on my ring stretcher here. I think that might just be too much paper towel for this quarter. I was doing a much larger coin earlier. This thing. That one needed a bit more paper towel on there. So for anything over a size 14, I recommend something like this. This is a 1 ounce fine silver round. I think I could also do like a Morgan or a peace dollar in 15.5. But that's, I have to use larger coins to get a size that big. I can't do quarters. $50 cutoff is size 14. So I would either need to make you like a Morgan dollar or a peace dollar or like a 1 ounce silver round. Good afternoon. And we're just slowly stretching this out here. This is also gonna give it more of a ring shape as well. Slowly getting closer and closer to the straight wall look. And we want to stretch it up to size 10. Right now it's just over a 9. We'll stretch it a little bit more. If y'all are enjoying this live, make sure to tap the screen and hit the follow button. If you haven't checked out my shop link yet, there's a little gold chain at the bottom of the screen you can tap on. From there you can find all the different types of coin rings I make and how much they cost. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat and I will do my best to answer them. Still not quite size 10 yet. This should be the last stretch of stretching we'll need to do. Perfect. Now we're going to hop back over here to the 1-ton arbor press. No, they are not 25 cents, and you are not the first person to make that joke. Well, I do appreciate a good sense of humor. I value my own work a little more. You know what I'm saying? If you were your own boss, you know, wouldn't you want your boss to value your work? Tony, that's the first comment I've seen from you. I just checked the whole feed. If there's something you'd like to ask, go ahead and put it in the chat. There may be a chance that TikTok removed your comment, but I didn't see it. So you might be invisible. But if there's something I can help you with, let me know, okay? Very nice. Thank you very much. So if Funny Soul Man likes my stuff, that's a heck of a compliment. I'll take it. How did I forget you? What can I do for you? Tony Lynn, what can I do for you? Thank you very much, Bobby. Say, Bobby, it looks like you're a Texas Patriot. I do have Texas quarter coin rings available. You can find them on my TikTok shop. And there's a good chance TikTok's giving you a coupon for one. Deed. Not a friend. I was one handling your trolls one night. Alright. So what we're going to do now is clean up that inside cut edge. Well, not the inside cut edge, that little lip right there. We're going to cut that away. The cheapest rings I make are like this. This is a copper clad quarter. They are $30. I've got these in all 50 states, as well as from 1965 all the way up to 1998. Now there is an issue with these because they are made of copper. They can turn your fingers green. I personally recommend applying clear fingernail polish as kind of a barrier between the metal and your skin. But if you're really worried about discoloration, I do have 90% silver and fine silver rings available where that's not really a problem. They are more expensive, but that's because they're made with, you know, a more expensive metal. And I just want to be upfront about that. I don't want you to order a ring and have it turn your finger green. There is a disclaimer on all the descriptions as well. But I try to get ahead of it so nobody gets caught off guard. Yeah, all 50 states. Yeah, you can apply clear coat as well. I just recommend clear fingernail polish because it's something I think most people can track down and get access to. And it's a relatively cheap option that most people have access to. So that's what I recommend. No, this is a 1994 quarter. But I do have all 50 state quarters available on my website. I wouldn't say it's destroying. I like to think of it more as a transformation. But if you're worried about it being illegal, that's not really a problem. As long as you don't fraudulently deface the currency, you're not breaking the law. So, like, if I was taking pennies and making them look like dimes and trying to spend them, that would be a fraudulent alteration. That would be a change meant to deceive someone, like based on its monetary or numismatic value. But as far as making jewelry out of coins, there's not really a statute that prevents me from doing it, at least with US currency. It's very similar legally to like a penny smashing machine. You might find at Six Flags or SeaWorld. They have them in some museums. They're all over the place. Most people in the US have used one. You put 50 cents in, you squish a penny, you get a design pressed in it. This is very similar legally to that. But don't worry, I get to explain that every day. It's a pretty common misunderstanding. So don't feel like I'm calling you out or trying to be rude. It's one of those old wives' tales that it's just a misunderstanding of legal text. Yeah, I actually just posted a video on my page of me explaining the same thing, so it's pretty consistent comment. And honestly, when I first started looking into making coins into jewelry, I was uncertain. Like, I was in the same boat as you guys. I thought it certainly could have been illegal. But I did my research. I contacted lawyers. I had them do research. And it's all good. Perfectly okay. I've been doing it for about 3.5 years now. And I really enjoy it. If anybody has any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you guys want to check out my shop, there is a link for that on my profile. You can also tap the little gold chain at the bottom of the screen here. Go take a look. There's some cool stuff there. What coin am I working with now? This is a 1994 copper-clad quarter. 1994. And it's supposed to be a size 9. Right now we've got it at about a 9.5. So we gotta make it a little smaller. It's on the lower end, so my coin rings range from $30 up to $300 depending on the coin I work on. I have, I think, about 5 or 6 different metal makeup options on my website. So we've got copper clad like this, 40% silver, 90% silver, fine silver, and there's even a gold coin ring on the website. So I try to have as much options for my customers as possible. Where do I send you my Oklahoma coin? You don't send me a coin. So I have a pretty decent inventory. So all you have to do is go to the website, decide whether you want a copper one or a 90% silver one, find the state quarter listing and find Oklahoma and order it. I've already got them here. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. All right, so we're almost done with this one. I'm gonna hit it with, this is super fine steel wool. This is just gonna help shine it up a little bit and get any kind of residue off the surface of the coin. So what I'm doing is I took a 1994 quarter and I made it into a ring. Thanks for the roses. So this one's a size 9. I can make these from size 4 up to size 12 for quarters. And now we're gonna polish this sucker up. This is the polish I use. It's pretty fun. I really enjoy it. Like when I first started making these, I was just making them for fun. I had no intent of selling them or building a business around it. That was all kind of just like a happy accident. Just kind of snowballed on me, and I just kind of rolled with it. But at this point, I've been doing this for about 3.5 years, and I was able to form my own LLC. So I own my own business. I was able to quit my job, and now I just make coins into rings full time here on TikTok. It's pretty sweet. And I really couldn't do this without you guys watching. So like, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, watching me work. So for the upgrade options, those are pretty much all based around the center punch, which is the part of the coin that gets punched out in the first step. So every coin's going to have a bit of a different design on the center punch. This is the center punch from the ring I'm working on right now. And the options for these are a necklace, a keychain, or a pin, I believe. Or you can just get the center punch like this if there's something you want to do with it. I've had a couple people just request the center punch because they want to do something artsy with it. That's totally an option too. You don't have to get the center punch, you can just get the ring. That's like the bare basic option. But if you get this as a keychain or a necklace, I usually just punch a hole in it, add a jump ring, and then attach the keychain or necklace. I don't have any on hand at the moment I can show you because I make everything to order, so I don't have any extra lying around. But that's the basic idea for those. Just get like a nice matching, I guess, ornament to go with your ring, made out of the same coin. It's pretty cool. So here we're just polishing it up, getting nice and shiny. Look at that. Beautiful. And we're just going to get it shinier and shinier. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. If you haven't yet, y'all should be like King and hit that follow button. Shout out to King for hitting the follow button. Very cool thing to do. And I'm gonna do a little bit of promoting right now. Here we go. Right here we've got a card. And this card is intended for you guys to take a screenshot of it so you can find my website later. There's a 10% off coupon code right there. So I'm just going to leave this here for a second while I finish polishing up this ring off screen, because this isn't a super exciting thing to look at. So y'all take a screenshot of that, save it for later. That coupon code's going to work forever. So if you don't want to get a ring right now, but I don't know, a couple months down the line, go back to that picture. You'll have my website and the coupon code. How's it going, Splash? You having a good day? Thank you, thank you. So we're just gonna make it look even better. This is after a little bit of polishing up, but it's still got some of that polish on there. So we're gonna clean that polish off next. Thanks for being a normal dude. I try my best. I do get a lot of trolls and quite a bit of negative feedback here on TikTok, so I appreciate the compliment. As far as foreign coins, legally, I really, that's like not a puddle I want to stick my toe into. I really don't have the legal resources at this time to research what countries would be okay with me making jewelry out of their coins. I do know that in the US it's okay, but that's as far as I've gone with it at this time. I just I don't want like the queen getting, or not the queen anymore, I guess the king or any other monarch getting pissed off at me for punching a hole in their face, that kind of thing. It's just not grief I need at the moment. And there's so many different versions of US coins, so many different designs. I don't think I'll ever really run out of like new stuff to try. But for now, I'm not really working with like foreign coins or coins from other countries. There we go. You got all that polish off there. Look at that shine on that. Really nice. So now we're going to follow that up with a little polishing cloth. Thank you. Well, yeah, if you guys like this, go check out my shop. I'm telling you, 10% off right here at coinringmaker.com. Thanks for stopping by, the God. Chicken man. Have a great day. You can see we're starting to get a bit of a mirror finish on it with this polishing cloth. Make sure to get the inside too. I've been doing pretty good. This is like, I think my 4th live today, so I've been pretty busy. Just working all day through. My kiddo had his first day of 4th grade today, so we did drop off and pick up. And other than that, I've just been making rings. So I can't complain. That's a good day for me. I like making rings. All right. Now my fingers are dirty, but that ring is clean. Very nice. And this is the last one I have to make today. So I do appreciate y'all coming in and watching me work and saying nice things. Y'all have been a wonderful audience. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that follow button so you can catch me next time I go live. And I'll hang out for another minute or so if anyone has any questions. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great evening. And hit the follow button. Timothy's on it. Why aren't the rest of you hitting the follow button? Did I do something wrong? 200 people in here. There we go. Das Fululu Cell. Hit the follow button. Jeremy hit the follow. Oh no, Jeremy hit that note. Jeremy drops a note. Jeremy dropped 4 of the notes. Thank you very much. Alright, guys. We got that all nice and polished up. I have been doing like a mirror reflection test on my silver quarters. Let me see if it'll work on this one, because it is copper clad. I've been trying to see if I can see my fingers in it. That looks like a pass to me. Y'all see my fingers? How many fingers am I holding out? That looks pretty good. So I haven't worked on any shipwreck coins, usually because they're not in the best condition. I try to work on uncirculated coins so there's not any scratches or dings in them. So I do have to stretch and distort the metal quite a bit. With shipwreck coins, usually they're not perfect circles. They've got scratches. They've been underwater for a long period of time. And the metal is just a bit more brittle than uncirculated coins. So far I haven't really worked on them because I'm afraid they'll break, honestly. I don't think they'll work very well. But yeah, y'all take a screenshot of this. Get your 10% off coupon code at coinringmaker.com. Go visit the website. And have a great evening. Peace.